When Jesus taught, when he was involved, when he had his ministry, he was speaking to people who knew especially the first 5 books of the Old Testament, and they knew it very well. And Jesus uses certain language which for the listener in that context who knew their Old Testament would have created triggers for them to say, oh, that's what Jesus is talking about. Unfortunately today we don't know our Old Testament as well as perhaps James and John, Peter, the other apostles, and perhaps the rabbis, the Pharisees, the scribes. We don't know the scriptures as well as they did, but it's important for us sometimes to sort of see that there are links. And often our first reading presents for us things that we can clearly link with the New Testament as to what Jesus is saying. In our first reading today, book of Deuteronomy, one of the main books, one of the first 5 books of the Old Testament, we heard this. You have today made this declaration about the Lord, that he will be your God, but only if you follow his way, keep his statutes, his commandments, his ordinances, and listen to his voice. Moses has an experience of God, and God reveals his name as I am who am. This happens at the burning bush. I've talked about this on other occasions. And Jesus, right throughout, especially in John's Gospel, we see this in some of the other Gospels as well, Jesus refers to himself with statements of I am different things. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the living bread that's come down from heaven. I am the way, the truth, and the life. So today we have a link to Jesus' statement of I am the way, the truth, and the life from the book of Deuteronomy. It's a very well-known passage which the Jewish people knew. If you follow the way, keep his statutes, his commandments, and his ordinances, and listen to his voice. And Jesus refers to himself as I am the way, the truth, and the life. So if you break this down as to what we hear and what Moses has written down for us in this first reading, the way is the way of God. The truth, we're told, is to keep his statutes, his commandments, and his ordinances. And his life is to listen to the voice of God. Jesus comes and he speaks, I am the way, the truth, and the life. The truth is to know what is the commandments of God, what is the statutes, what are his ordinances, what is not just something that we come up with, but what is the teaching of God. That's the truth. That's what we're yearning for. Truth is not just something that I come up with or that you sort of come up with today, or we sort of, someone in the street thinks, oh, that's what the truth is. There must be some things that are actually truly true. And Jesus says there is a truth. And for the listener at Jesus' time, that comes from the book of Deuteronomy. We have the way, we have the statutes, his commandments, his ordinances. That's the truth. And to listen to the voice of God, that is the life. So when we hear statements like, I am the way, the truth, and the life, they're nice statements. They're almost like pithy little statements in English now. But for the listener at the time, this was significant theology. And this was revealing Jesus not just as a great teacher or a great man, but revealing Jesus as God. Let us follow his ways. Let us keep his statutes, his commandments, his ordinances, and let us listen to his voice.